Sorry guys, the video stopped recording by itself for some reason. It's mad, you know? I mean, you wouldn't see this congestion on a, I don't know, a street holiday. Look. Things parked on the side. Signals on the whole time. They stay there to make noise. Everything. There's always huge conversations. People running in and out. Look at them running. Look. Now, whatever tactic they're using this for, this usually works if you're unaware of your surroundings. It does depress you. It's a science to depress. But when you're aware of your surroundings, you know it's fake. All of it. You know it's done to sort of depress you. Then you don't fall for it. It doesn't affect you anymore. Because you know it's fake. It's theater. It's Hollywood. Better. But the problem with it is all that cluttering, all those movements and all that noise. What it does to you is it doesn't give you time to get nurtured and move forward and have some peace and quietness and think about what's good for you, what's not good for you to evade. It just keeps you in that realm of nothingness, realm of destruction, where you're being slowly taken down, provoked, irritated. It has such a negative effect on your tranquility. Amazing, you know? So, like I said to you earlier, the problem I have is you're going to government institutions like hospitals where they're supposed to help you, and their staff and the people in there are actually working together to depress you. Have you seen the contradiction in that? The irony, how hypocritical these countries are? Look, construction on a Saturday, moving and doing work. As soon as I get there, coming out of there, these are the things you gotta look at. Is at the time I get there, what they're doing. Look at the busyness. Look. It's mad, guys. The street is never this busy around this time. If you take me out of this equation, this neighborhood, you will find 10 cars and 2 people in here throughout the whole way. Not even. So when you look at this investment of money and manpower and that, man, you'd look at yourself and say, who the hell am I? The next Jesus? You know, why are they trying so hard to destroy me? They're not succeeding, they're trying now. You know, they succeeded for a long time in keeping me down. But now that I understand what's going on, believe me guys, it's amazing. They're so incompetent because there's something with negative energy. It's tactical. And tactics do not evolve, do not get better. Tactics are tactics, they stay the same. So this is what I always look at the pigeons over there, same thing, they feed them. Look at the bird feed. Every time I pass by here, the pigeons are eating, flying, or taking a dump on my head. Excuse my language. Anyways, guys, something to do with negative energy. What makes it different, and have a nice day, man. What makes it different than positive energy is that negative energy doesn't move forward. Once you figure it out and you learn how to beat it, positive energy wins. Because positive energy is creative. It creates. Negative energy is destructive. It destroys. The difference between them is tactical energy. Once you figure out the tactics, you can evade them. But the positive energy, it keeps on growing. You can figure things out and fight them and move and get better. That's why when you look at a fight between... see, he took me out with the courage because he has to distract me. He has to annoy me. Old people, look, holding hands. What did I tell you about holding hands? He's 90, she's 100. They're holding hands. Give me a fucking break, man. You know? I mean, I remember back in the days when I used to, as soon as I, start to date a girl, I get all excited. After a week, I don't even want to look at her anymore. I mean, sorry guys, I don't mean to sound mean, but physical attraction, you do get sick of it after a while, right away, you know? So, look at them pointing, and look, they're gonna fall in love and have sex right there on the floor. It's ridiculous, you know? But anyways, negative energy is tactical, you know? So, once you figure out those tactics, look, they're gonna bump into me soon. Once you figure out those tactics, the game's done, you know? It's finished. It doesn't affect you anymore. It doesn't do anything to you. So, positive energy starts to gain momentum and you get stronger because you can evade this crap in the end, you know? And you can start building on moving forward and figuring things out and starting to build a life for yourself. They can't stop you anymore. But the problem with psychopaths is they don't get the point. They keep on trying. They don't care. Because they're hoping that something can come out of it, because that's all they got to work with. You know? You see that conversation? They had to talk about something meaningless completely. And again, big asses. Today, the day of big asses. Everywhere I go. You know? It's kind of my type of woman. Not like this, but, you know, they go overboard. You know, I'm not into skinny women. In the end, I'm into good women. It doesn't matter. She could be skinny, fat, tall, but bald. To be honest with you guys, once you guys get to a certain age, you start to see things clearly. You won't care about the... Look, they're waiting for me to go in and watch. They have the environment all set up inside. Look how he's moving. Back and forth, moving. They like guys with ponytails, because when they move their head, it creates more movement with their ponytail. Movement. And honking. Look, he's honking because he wants to come and park here. Look. Well, what can I tell you? Even here, into the parking lot, the birds are famous here. Now I'm going to show you the back. Look how many people are there. Look at the madness. Nobody eats at 3:30 on a Saturday. Some do, but not like this. And another big charade. Big people walking towards you like it does anything. It's not size. It's the brain that counts. And anyways, look. Always do sitting back here in case you come and sit to be bugged. And usually I come and sit here. He is already taking care of it. He's got tuka. That's where I come and sit usually. Always. So they come to where you're going. They precede you. And they set it up to ruin you. Not for you to enjoy anything. If you like to sit in a certain place, it's taken. If you like to go to a quiet place, there's people there talking. Man, this is where I sit all the time. I filmed a video for you guys here last night. That's what they do. So you won't enjoy anything in your life. They precede you. And now you guys are going to probably say, well, how did they know that you were going to come here? Guys, these guys know everything about you. They have everything tapped. Why do you think right now the charade with Google and Facebook out there on the internet? They're collecting people's data. That's why they collect it, to know all those things about you. What they're doing to me, they're going to do it to all of you guys. They've been doing this to me for a long time, because they do it to people that learn quick. They're afraid of them, because we can get out there. We could have told you guys the truth a long time ago, especially if we were in power. They never allow. Why do you think they block us from working and building businesses? Because if we make enough money, we'll be powerful enough to transmit that energy and information to you. They don't want us to be competent and functional in a society. They don't want that. They're afraid of it. That's why they put a cap on us quickly. You know? They don't want that. That's the reason why guys like me go through this. Look, they're waiting there still. Look at the people around me, guys. The cars, everywhere I go. He's moving, scratching his head, his ear, anything for movement. Look at the amount of cars, it's ludicrous. Look. Guys, this area is never this busy. It's not even rush hour, it's a Saturday. So this plaza is all filled up with people too. I mean, maybe, you know, they're hoping out of this they can get, you know, look at all the other restaurants. How come they're quiet? There's no one in there. Because they know how much money I have in my pocket and what I can afford. Or where I can go eat. Look at this place. How come this place is dead? Look. It's not actually. It's busy, but it's not as busy as the other place. That's what I want you to see. Look what they get their kids to do. Look. Start talking and pointing and jumping up and down. That's what they teach them. If you notice, all the kids I bump into act this way. All of them. Now everyone's gonna walk from that end to this end for no reason. Look at the stalking. They park on the other side of the parking lot and go eat over there when they can park right in front. Look at the charade. So they go walk into the food stores before I get there. Look, a car comes. I can't even walk anywhere without seeing people crossing. Look how many are there. Look at them at this guy's. Look, nobody, on the other side, nobody walks over there. from that way, from there to there. Nobody walks that. Nobody. There's no reason to. Look. How many there are? Look, 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 look. I have never seen more people in my life that I've seen today. It's never like this on New Year's. Look at this guy. He enters as soon as I turn this way. Look, 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 look. Even one in the car waiting for me in there. No. I can't go anywhere without seeing things move. People and cars. Look, now I'm walking here. It's nice and empty. There's nobody there. Watch. I won't make it to the end of the plaza. Look, right there. They're walking back. What did I tell you? How did I know? Guys, these people sit in strategic locations and are microchipped. Every place I head towards, they start moving. They get out of there. That's why I experienced this. Like I said today in the morning to you, the whole point of doing this today is to prove to you that I'm microchipped. Because there's no possible way that a person, as soon as he gets here, this car wants to come out. As soon as he gets there, another car wants to come out. There's no possible way to experience this if it wasn't strategically planned to attack you. And if it is strategically planned to attack you, how do they know your position? These guys don't sit with binoculars halfway across the street and look at you to time it that way. It's a microchip. It's the only way they could do this to you. Otherwise, they won't succeed. Look. To time it. That perfect timing, you know? It's the only... Look at the little kid pointing. Look how they teach them when they're young. Point at things. Jump up and down. Scream. They all act the same way they're kids. Oh, big asses all day today. That's all I see. That's the whole... Look, 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 look. Across the street over there waiting. How many people are around? It's mad. It's mad. Half of Toronto was brought over here today. Half of it. Look, 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 look. What did I tell you? I won't make it till the end of the parking lot. I didn't even finish talking with people and cars. What are they doing here on a Saturday? Guys, it ain't that busy around here. Trust me when I tell you. I bet my own life on it. 99% of what I seen should not exist. This is all brought over here for me. Like honking. Look at this madness. If you were in my shoes walking around this time, wouldn't you have gone dizzy? You're being attacked. This is an attack. Every place you get to, there's people coming in and out and behind you and in front of you and beside you. This is an attack. Look, look, look. And look at the way they're walking. Look, now they're going to be turning in here, all of them. Look, look, look. All of them, guys. All of them. All these people, look. Look. I can't. Look how many people are around me. Look, look. I can't even move around for 5 minutes without seeing people move. Look, now they're going to start moving over there because I look this way to show you how I'm microchipped. Look at them. How they start coming towards this way. Why did they come now? As soon as I turn back. Watch. Again. Look, look, look. These are attacks, guys. This does not happen to any normal human being. And they couldn't have timed it like this if I wasn't microchipped. Look, waiting for directions on our phone over there. One guy in the middle of the street still over there. One guy on the bank machine. So that's how they attack you. But then again, you have to be microchipped for this to happen. Look, look, another. Non-stop. Even the birds. I told you about the birds, how they train them. I don't know what they put in them. I turn this way, look, he comes to the car. He looks at me. But this is what you gotta look at. It's whichever angle I turn towards, they move. How did they know that? Are they watching me from far away? I know it sounds really sick and schizophrenic, guys, but please, be patient and keep watching more videos. I'm gonna give you a lot more like this. Look how slow they're walking here. All of a sudden, look at them, look at them. Look at the big bunch that's coming now as soon as I turn my camera all the way from far. Look at the plane. Guys, I'm not kidding when I tell you. I went to a football field once, 10, 15 planes turning around up there on top of my head. I have planes on top of me all day long. I know it sounds weird, but I do. Small ones, big jets, you name it. And usually you see them more. Look, now that I turn this way, another car comes from far away. Two want to turn in here. I need to show you what goes on around me. I had a lot of videos like these on my old channel, but I deleted them. I was trying to make a deal with them and I didn't create a backup copy. I was stupid to do that, so now I have to re-record them to show you. Look at the busyness. Look how many cars are around me. Look, look, look. Look, look, look. Now they come this way from there as soon as they go. Why? Why did they come out of there as soon as I looked this way? How did they know that I looked this way? I wasn't still looking this way. Microchip. And it's in my eyes because it's directional. It's wherever my eyes head. When I had an eye surgery done in 1996, now they tell us that this technology came out in 2007, the dust, which is one dot. What they do is they inject your eye, it's behind the retina, and they leave it there. It's a small microchip that can pretty much, they can track you with it. So every doctor out there almost, look at these two, they're still out there. What are they doing out there? Bicycles passing by me, cars towards me. There, look, 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 look. Look, another one. Look, look, look. It's going to be the busiest intersection. Look. Look at this madness. Over there, far away, they're pointing and moving now. Look. Look, look, look. Do you guys see what's going on around me? Look. Look, across the street. Here. As if this place and this time right now is the busiest ever. Noises, birds, planes, cars, people all around me. Honking, turning. Look, look, look at that. Look, look, look. Now who would honk like that when they're going into a plaza and someone's in the way? But people that are trying to stress you. Look, 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 look at the madness. Look, look. Another one. Look, look, look. Everywhere, everywhere. Look. Look at the business. Look at the street. Guys, this plaza can't even house that many people. Everyone wants to eat at 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. But the amazing thing is once you have your head screwed on straight and you have a plan, believe me, this stuff doesn't bother you. You know, it's when you lose hope, when they're attacking you, your bank account, they're blocking you from getting jobs. Look at them all pointing. Look, look. They copy you, so they're pointing their phones and trying to record up there. It's mocking you pretty much. There's a way of mocking you. So they pull this stupid psychological warfare on you. It works at first when you first wake up to this because you're like, what the hell's going on here? Am I crazy? But then when you really understand how you're being attacked, who's behind it all and why they're doing it, then you realize you are a strong, intelligent man dealing with a pathetic entity that's doing its best to get on your nerves. That feel that you're a threat to them. Now, why would look at the birds, the seagulls, the pigeons, everything, guys, everything. How did they do that? I don't know. They train them. They put a receiver microchip in them that relates to me. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. But I know they're all around me. See, look, making noises. It's brutal. Did you just experience what I just experienced in this plaza so far? It's mad. Look, now they come out. Cars coming in, coming out, people running, screaming. Look, even over there at Johnny's now that I'm heading this way. They start to come out. So it's from noises, from movement. I get here, they have to open the door and come out of the car as soon as I get here. It's the microchip. That's what I want to prove more than anything. Because it's the only thing that can save me. Even this one's trained to walk as soon as I get here. These are supposed to make you miserable, those old people, because they're, you know, they're supposed to make you depressed. Birds, look, look. Look at the bird. And it's not a coincidence, guys. The reason why I'm mentioning those things, because I see those things all the time, everywhere I go. Look at the birds over there. See them? He stopped on the fence. Like right there on the fence, right there. Bird. Look, look, look. Seagulls, pigeons, people, cars. They haven't left one single entity of energy that hasn't attacked me and passed by me. The amount of cars. How do I stay this calm? It doesn't bother me. Guys, this bothers you. This, what it usually does, it makes you depressed. Because they're internally attacking you. They're not touching you physically. But all those, They're attacking you through your eyes and through your ears and through your tranquility to really work you up inside. That's why I call it a science to depress someone, because it does. On top of all the psychological warfare they try to pull on you by putting in there women that are your taste, ignoring you, by putting couples together if you haven't had a girlfriend in a while, by putting people that light up a cigarette as soon as you pass by them. If you don't have any money, you're out of cigarettes. Look at the birds. Look, they're right there. Look how they train them. By, I don't know, putting people eating in front of you if you don't have any money to eat, or something happened, you can get that particular food. Look how they're moving inside your place with their hair as soon as you get here. That's how they do it. Look. So it's all like it's the busiest place on the planet, you know. In the end, watch those people that were sitting here and eating earlier. I'm gonna show you that they're still sitting there. I could have eaten a frigging, I don't know, a cow and finished it by now. But no, they're still sitting there. Why? Because it's a strategic spot that they're taking from me. That's where I sit. To come up here, back here, and avoid all this madness over there. Because, look at the birds. All around me, everywhere I go. Now you think, why are there birds here? Oh, because it's a feeding place. People leave food, so birds come and eat. Bullshit. It's got nothing to do with that, guys. All right? Look, they're still here. Now, how long has it been? I'm going to show you that they're going to stay there as long as possible. Because to keep staying in that place, because they're taking it away from you. They talk now. They have a conversation and laugh when I get there. Another one. Look how old they are. They're 100. They're gang stalking. Guys, all ages, all groups, all sizes, it don't matter. You name it. I come here, they come there. Watch the madness inside. I'm going to get treated now. Watch. Get an extra well done burger, please.
One burger extra well done with ketchup barbecue.
That is it.
Yeah, and hot sauce.
Thank you.
Yes. No.
What?
So they come out at the same time that I come out. They have to do that. Go in at the same time, come out at the same time. That one, she lives in my building. She follows me every day around. I see her at least 3-4 times a day, guys. That woman over there. Everywhere I go. Everywhere. So the idea is pretty much to, I don't know, not only keep you tense, keep you from enjoying anything, you know. And besides all the psychological warfare that they pull on you, all the stalking, everything, this is not everything, guys. There's a lot more to it. The worst thing that they do to you is they pretty much block you from having a life, from building a life. I can't get a job at a coffee shop. I speak 4 languages. Why? I don't act like this. I act normal. You know what I mean? Why? Why can't I do a business? I'm a web designer. I had so many customers, and I was doing a lot of work in Squarespace. People that design websites should know what that is. It's a big platform where you can build websites. You know what they did to me? I had 2 projects done for 2 customers where I was going to make about $10,000, $15,000. Out of nowhere, as soon as my project was almost ready, they canceled my account. And they did not give me an excuse why. They said I broke one of the guidelines. And I couldn't have, because the website wasn't even ready. It was almost ready. So it didn't make any sense from the beginning. But then I sent them a letter. I said, what guideline? Tell me what I did wrong, so I know for next time. They didn't answer my email. Guys, you're talking about Squarespace, a big platform that makes millions and millions of dollars. Okay, just to give you an idea. So that's the worst thing that they do to you. It's pretty much cut you off from life. Not allow you to make a living, not allow you to open a business, not allow you to get a real job. So then you can't build a life that way. So they're choking you financially, socially, emotionally, economically, psychologically. It's a big snake choke that's done in plain sight, but it's invisible. But it's hidden. It's hidden in plain sight. You know, so you're basically, you look like a normal citizen functioning around society, but all these things are happening to you and it doesn't look like it. What it looks like is you that's incompetent. You are the one who's not being able to do all these things. You are the one who's not trying, and it's hard to prove because it's all those things that are being done to you. All those attacks are so undercover, they're hidden, and they're hard to expose. That's how they attack people that they don't like in these countries, guys. Okay. Now, it's a bully. It's a big bully. That's what the system is. You can tell from the politics, the way they deal with other countries. The only people here that they allow to go on TV and talk and say it's freedom and you're allowed to say whatever you want and there's rights and women rights and human rights. Guys, they only allow people that are incompetent to get into those things. People that will never be able to really prove or change anything. They just get out there and talk. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult most of these people out there fighting for rights, but if they were competent, they would have made it happen by now. Everything that they've been trying to fight for out there, has it changed? Have they accomplished anything? Nothing. The world's still the same, moving in the wrong direction. Oh, this organization that fights for these rights, for those rights. What rights, man? Everything is still the same, nothing's changed. Why? Because the people behind it are a bunch of idiots. If they were competent, they would not let them get into that to begin with. They would do to them what they've done to me. They would completely decapitate them from the beginning. You know, put a lock on them, put a cap on them. This is what they do to you guys. All right? So as long as, you know, we know that. And like I said, you know, I went back to filming. I wasn't going to do this anymore because I didn't know. Now I know I'm microchipped. I'm 100% sure. 100%. All I have to do is basically see it taken, removed. It's going to be very difficult because all the people, obviously the ones that put it in for me, work with them. They're going to deny it. They're going to do the test and say there's nothing there. They're going to do anything possible. So I'm either going to have to go to a country that's not with them, against them, and do those tests there and get it out from there. They're not even allowing me to travel. They're trying to block me. This time I'm going to go pay cash for my ticket and wait at the airport and have a cop beside me. The cops are in on it with them too. But it's different when you walk up to a cop and say, I'm going to book a ticket and watch someone's going to block it for me illegally. Because that's what they're doing. That's what they did to me last time. They want to know, they want me to book a ticket a week in advance. So they plan an special plane to put me on. Guys, I know it sounds ludicrous, but they've done this for me. They put me on planes that aren't the planes that I'm supposed to go on. With their people on the plane doing all these fucking dancing, moving so I can get all stressed out. Now they don't even want me to leave the country. They want to keep me here and choke me. You know? It's amazing. Cleaning the grill. Something about cleaning. It's not just the cleaning itself, it's the movement. And the noise is gonna come out when I'm here.
Hi. Where's your price, please? Strawberry.
Lots of ketchup and exactly 2 pickles. These, can you give me these instead? The ones without the seeds? Yeah, the ones on this side. Thanks, man. Yeah, these are good. Actually, there's one more here. The little. Yeah, you got it. Thanks. I appreciate it. A little bit more ketchup. Actually, a lot more. Just give it. Thanks. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
30.
Oh, appreciate it.
Extra ketchup, both of them. Extra mayo and tomato.
So guys, it went okay. I mean, still with all the bullshit and, excuse my language, and all the provocations and irritations, and here we go, right away. Yep. So these guys were waiting on the corner. As soon as I walked out of that, look at this guy. He saw me, he starts moving. Look, look, look. So they have to show you these sort of so-called crazy people. They're not. They work for them. They start moving weird, and here we go. Another stalker. They're everywhere, man. Left, right, and center, you know. There we go. Oh, I'm surprised she didn't come out and squish me. So I think they have pop here. Let's go inside and see. So I'd have to go to the convenience all the way there. Just need a nice can of Pepsi. Cold. Ooh, man. There we go. What is this, Boxing Day? Here we go. Obviously, the passage is either blocked or someone with 300 pounds is passing by. Ooh. Excuse me, do you guys have cans like Pepsi or Coke? Small ones like in a fridge? Yeah. That's the only fridge, right?
No,
Yeah?
we have
There's one in there? Should I check in there? So, as you guys can see, we try to, you know, sort of be civil, smart, and, you know, nice and quiet. And try to solve the situation. All the way here, annoying me. He walks back here and then he leaves. But they don't have any cans. I don't think I can afford this, guys. How much is it? Or 2 for $3. I can afford that. Let me see how much money I have left here. We can only afford cans, guys. We're almost broke until we get that check that they're trying to block for me. See, I time it. I do have money on the side that I don't like to tap into because that's my money to travel and to do things. You got to be very careful when you live in my life. So what they're trying to do to me is they keep on delaying checks. Things that are supposed to be direct deposited, all of a sudden they change them and they become by check, by mail. Look at them, still waiting here for me, moving, still blocking the way.